The KONI STR.T Strut is going to be for the S550 owners out there that are looking for entry-level performance from a non-adjustable strut. This strut will be a good option for you if you're looking for an OE replacement or if you're looking for a smaller upgrade and you're on a budget. When it comes to the install, this is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter, and you can expect to spend an hour or two getting this all done. What's nice about this strut is that it can be used as a factory replacement or it can complement a set of lowering springs. Now I say that these can complement a set of lowering springs because usually when you look to lower your car with a set of springs, you also shop for shocks and struts. If you run your stock shocks and struts with lowering springs, you not only wear the shocks and struts out faster, but you also won't get the most performance or the best ride quality from the springs. Shocks and struts like the STR.Ts here are more capable of working better with a lowering spring because they're designed to work with the firmer spring rate and the lowered ride height. So it's nice that this will work in both situations. These are considered the entry-level kit. These are the KONI Orange, which is one step below the KONI Sports or the KONI Yellows. Even though this is the entry-level kit, you are getting a bump in performance over your stock components. Now while these are performance-oriented, you aren't getting the most performance-based either. These are non-adjustable as opposed to the adjustable options that you have. That means that these have a fixed rate of damping, and these have the standard twin-tube gas pressure design and a steel body. When it comes to price, these are sold individually, and you can expect to pay just south of the $150 mark per strut. Your next option up would be the adjustable KONI Yellows, which are just under $200 a piece. Now you can love it or hate it that they're sold individually, but I personally think it's nice since you aren't forced into buying a complete package. Since KONI has shock options as well, you can upgrade the front and rear at different times, or just one or the other if you wanted to. Gives you more room to set your car up and spend your money how you want to, in my opinion. So the install here is not difficult. It's all straightforward, and you won't need any tools out of the ordinary besides the spring compressor. You need an assortment of different sockets and wrenches, and if you decide to tackle this yourself, you can expect to spend an hour for each side. This is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter. Having a lift is going to make things a lot easier here, but you can complete the install with the jack and jack stands. There are a few nuts on the top of the strut tower that will need to be removed, but you can leave one loose to hold the assembly in place while you prepare the rest. You can remove that later on after you've removed everything else. You have to disconnect the front sway bar and move the ABS line as well. The caliper does need to be moved out of the way, as well as the rotor if you want more room. Then it's just 2 nuts on the spindle and the bolts as well. Once the factory strut is out, you need to disassemble some of it and move some items over to the new strut, like the spring, the dust boot, the bump stop, and the mount. After moving these items over, the strut is ready to go back on the car the same way that you removed it. So reinstall the spindle to the strut, the rotor and the caliper, the end link for the sway bar and the ABS line, and the top nuts on the strut tower. That's all it's going to be for the KONI STR.T Front Strut. But as always, you can check it out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.